finally got my mastery pass. My dog is in my room right now, so I'm a little skeptical. Oh boy, another Godzilla treatment. If you're on YouTube, welcome. We are drafting Ikoria today, as always. Yes, and I'm glad that you got to see the draft in the last one. So that's awesome. And if you're on Ikoria, if you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we have this decision again, which we've had before, of playing like taking Quartzwood Crasher or literally anything else. I like Quartzwood Crasher as a card. It's very efficient. Its effect is powerful. Unfortunately, it is a little bit restrictive in terms of mana because it's asking you to play red-green, which is not my favorite. It's not my favorite color combination. Yes, I saw the comment because I spent too much time checking my YouTube analytics. I think I'm just going to take the Ivy Elemental. It keeps us fairly open still. Yeah, it's also super tough to cast, especially on 5. So yeah, we're just going to take the Ivy Elemental because you can mutate onto it real good, which I enjoy. So we have here, search your library for up to 3 monocolored cards with different names. See, this doesn't work with Ivy Elemental. I think we just pass it. Here, I'm happy to take Deadweight, Blitzleech, Greater Sandworm, even Stormwild Caprador is pretty interesting. I think I'm just going to take the removal spell, though. Can't really go wrong. Here, we have a Zenith Flare, Hornbash Mentor. Both are interesting. Probably not taking the Zenith Flare. I think I'm just going to take the Migratory Greathorn. We're going to get this mutate deck a-going. There's also a Divine Arrow that I'm, like, interested in, but I want to put a Migratory Greathorn on my Ivy Elemental, y'all. Here, there's Flourishing Fox, there's another Deadweight, there's a Boot Nipper, which is very interesting with Mutate. I think I'm just going to take another Deadweight, though. I would love to wheel the Boot Nipper. Fertile is also like a pretty reasonable wheel. We are passing the makings of a great red-white deck, which is unfortunate. What's wrong with my camera? Ta-da. Okay, we figured it out. So we have Bushmeat Poacher, which is quickly becoming my favorite card in this set, but there's also Ram Through, which is great green removal, so I'm going to take it and hopefully either wheel a Bushmeat Poacher or pick one up later. Like, I'm not super devoted to black yet. Here, I am pretty happy taking a Durable Coilbug. This is also one of my favorite cards in this set. Mosscoat Goriac is fine, especially because it has Vigilance, but with my 3-drops, I'd prefer to have, like, Fertilids or Farfinders in the 3-drop slot. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's hump day, right? It's Wednesday. Do I know? Is it Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday because I had class yesterday. Fun story. I like fell asleep at 3 and then speaking of Farfinders, I love this card so much. There's also a Jungle Hollow, a Lava Serpent, and a Gopher Blood that are interesting in this pack, but I'm super happy to take a solid 3-drop that I can play in any deck. I fell asleep until 5, and then I dirtled from like 5 to 6, and then I checked my email, and a couple of group members were asking questions about class that day, and I've realized I had class at 5:30. I'm gonna take the Charge of the Forever Beast. I actually really, really like this card. I think. There's also Almighty Brushwag, but it goes late enough that I'm suspicious about how good it is, but when I've played it, it's been fine. So, who knows? So we have another Ram Through, an Excavation Mole. I'm just gonna take the Ram Through. This card is really good. It's an instant, which is something that I say all the time, but it is. I hope everybody else has nice weather. Ours has been, ooh, hey, we wield the greater sandworm. That's not bad. That's fun with the card Back for More or whatever. Um, I love that card. It's so fun. Um, maybe we will the Bushmeat Poacher. I don't think this is the pack for it that it's in. It's like in this pack or something. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? There's a Divine Arrow here. There's also Sudden Spinnerets and Fully Grown. I think I'm going to take the Divine Arrow because it's the best card in the pack and we're not sure that we're playing black yet. Flycatcher, sure. Bushmeat Poacher wield! Ding 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 ding! Have you done green, black, and Ikoria? Probably more than necessary. I've done a lot of green, black, actually. This also sets us up if we get one of the mythic legends, which would be cool, or just anything else. So what cards am I really hoping for? Nethroi or Brokos, and I've played with both of them, and I really enjoy them. I could also see getting not Snapdax, but what is the Teamer one? I can't remember, but okay, so that's not something I want. However, Blood Curdle's great. Humble Naturalist is also great. I'm gonna take the removal spell though, and be super happy about it. But like, Bushmeat Poacher with Brokos. Let's do it. Serrated Scorpion is actually super fun in this deck too. I really like it. Here, so we have a couple of options. Curse of the Death Dweller or Call of the Death Dweller is like pretty reasonable in decks like this because you want like Serrated Scorpions and stuff. We have a Mutate card, and we don't have a lot of Mutate yet, but there's also a Mutate card that's on color, and it gives Death Touch. So I think I'm going to take this one and maybe wheel the Greater Sandworm or even the Scoured Barrens or the Memory League. I wouldn't mind any of those. Here we could take Boon of the Wishgiver. I'm just gonna take this Vulpikey though. We might just be like Abzan. There's another Bushmeat Poacher. I'm like not super high on, so high on it that I want another one quite yet. Ooh, here's our Back for More. There's also a Durable Coil Bug, a Divine Arrow if we want to like go more in on this Vulpikeet. Because we could actually just be black-white as well. And I think this keeps us open for that, but I think Back for More is just better. We don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we have Essence Symbiote, which is good in the Mutate decks. That's it. Heatbonder is cool, but considering that a lot of the early Mutates are on 3, I'd rather take a 2-drop. And if we do have the fixing for it, I think going straight to Abzan is not a terrible idea. So here we have Excavation Mole, Maned Serval, Mothra's Great Cocoon, aka Mysterious Egg. Oh, these treatments are ruining my life. I think I just take the Night Squad Commando. I don't actually know. Okay, so here we have a lot of options, actually. There's a Lead the Stampede, which we like. Deadweight, which we have 2 of already. Easy Prey, which cycles, which I think is what I want. But, like, usually the Mutate decks have a lot of creatures in it, so I could see actually just taking the Lead the Stampede. Yeah, let's take the lead the Stampede and just make sure that we have enough creatures. Here we have Almighty Brushwag, Serrated Scorpion, and Fertilid. I'm going to take the Brushwag. Oh, the Humble Naturalist Wield? That's awesome. That bodes really well for our ability to splash things. Yeah, we're just kind of like seeing what we get here. Like, it looks like we're Abzan, but we could easily transition to something else, depending on what we open. Here, I'm going to take the Scoured Barrens because I like the white cards and the black cards enough to want to have mana fixing for it. Oh man, our friend over here has so many packs stacked up. We just have to wait for Kavu to finish up and like a bunch of other people. Anyway, yeah, so let's get it going. Oh, also, if you haven't been on Twitter recently, my pinned tweet is my comprehensive review of every legendary creature in Magic the Gathering, every art of it, of them. So, wish me luck. I finished the A's this morning. I'm so excited. This deck seems sweet though. Like, we probably cut Charge of the Forever Beast before we cut anything else if we have enough removal, which we might. But I don't mind it in the Mutate deck because usually your Mutate cards are kind of overpowered. Except for if they're like Vulpiceats that grow. So maybe it's not as good as I want it to be. But we do have a 2-pack deck, so that's sweet. Like, we can even play these cards if we wanted to. We're not going to. Opening a freaking Vivian read. Vivian Monsters Advocate. That would be a sweet open. I would be very into it. We got another Bushmeat Poacher, so I'm gonna take it. I just think it's very good. Like, Night Squad's Commando isn't ideal either. I will happily take another Scoured Barrens. But since we do have a lot of 2-drops, it does, like, produce a token more often than not. It's also good with Bushmeat Poacher. It draws 2 cards. Okay, Mothra's Great Cocoon. Not actually terrible if we have a lot of mutate, which we don't quite yet. We have like 2 mutate cards, I think, and we had to take them fairly early. But I'm a really big fan of these decks that just have a good curve. So we have Bonder's Enclave, which doesn't seem terrible. Another Back for More, which I'm a little cautious about taking. We have Cavern Whisperer, which I'm thinking of taking. Bonder's Enclave does seem good. Yeah, I kind of want to play with it. We'll figure it out. Cavern Whisperer is a mutate creature that I feel like wheels more often. So the thing about Bonder's Enclave is we have only a couple of creatures that can actually get that big right now. Okay, this Charge of the Forever Beast is not actually looking that good. But I think having it, if we do end up getting those in the, like those creatures in this pack, will be pretty good. Like, right now we're looking at basically just like jamming up the board with a bunch of creatures and then occasionally drawing a removal spells. So I'm pretty happy to have a card that just lets you draw a card every turn. Gemma! Hi, puppy dog! Come here! Come here! Come here! Up! Gemma, up! Go on, get up! Gemma's here, y'all. I don't know if you could tell. Come on, Gemma! Up! Go on! Get up! Poor thing. Up! Come here! Good dog! There she is. Ooh, Kolga, the Titan Ape. Yes, please. Speaking of things that are bigger than 4 power. This is actually really cool with, like, Night Squad Commando, too, because its ability asks you to return a human you control to make it indestructible. Yes. There's also a Boot Nipper in this pack and a Humble Naturalist and Almighty Brushwag that I could see being sweet too. But yeah, super happy to get this. Like a large and in charge boy. Here we have another Migratory Greathorn. There's a Jungle Hollow. I'm not super up to splashing Parcel Beast right now, just because it's something you want to play really early. There's a Serrated Scorpion. I think I'm just going to take the Migratory Greathorn though, because we want to be able to mutate on our 2-drops. Here, we have another Deadweight. We have another Farfinder, which I'm very interested in. There's a Greater Sandworm, and I don't think the other Greater Sandworm wheeled, which makes me very sad. Because we have the Lead the Stampede that we want to lean on a lot, I'm going to take the Farfinder. I'm going to take the Blitzleech here. I'm not sure if I play it quite yet. I'm not even sure if I play this white. Just because we have enough in black and green. Like, this Flycatcher Draft, it is probably not the best. But I'm more likely to play Charge of the Forever Beast now that I have, like, the Kolga, the Greater Sandworm, the Blitzleech, and stuff like that. I think I want Call of the Death Dweller. Like, I'm gonna take it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it. I'm almost certainly not going to play it. But, you know, Volt damage, etc. Here, I could take the Honey Mammoth and have another big creature. I could also take another Humble Naturalist, which seems that's for dang sure. So here I could take a Blossoming Sands and have enough fixing for like the Vulpikeet, which might not be bad. But there's also a Blitzleech and a Fertilid. I think I just take the Blossoming Sands. Well, this might work out. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, there's another Humble Naturalist. I'm gonna take it. I don't think we play 3 of those though, especially because some of the creatures we want to cast are mutate creatures. Okay. I'll take this Almighty Brushwag. So we have a lot of options, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to take this Memory Leak, because it cycles. We could have played whatever colors we wanted. But I think having a bunch of removal is not bad. Ooh, we wheeled another Greater Sandworm in. That's awesome. With our back for more. Blitz at the Thunder Raptor is an uncommon. This deck has so many cards in it. We're so good at this game. We're probably not playing white. Probably not. We have a lot of removal. Ooh, the Honey Mammoth actually wheeled. That's not a bad thing. Okay. So let's get a different view. All right. Well, I think we just cut the white first off. Get these Scoured Barrens out of here and these Blossoming Sands. If the format were a little bit slower, I might consider playing the tap lands just to play them. We need 6 more cuts. These I love. Flycatcher Draft is like my least favorite card in this deck, which I know matters a lot. This can go We can get rid of one of these. And, maybe Blitz Leech is a little bit expensive. Because I want the Honey Mammoth because I like having another big thing. Maybe cut one of these bushmeat poachers. And one of these humble naturalists? Question mark? Call it a day? Who knows? Yeah, this'll do. We'll figure it out. Do we have any creatures with trample in our sideboard? Yes, the Almighty Brushwag. We have one in our deck as well. So Kola doesn't have trample. Interesting. We actually have way more black than green. So I think this is fine. We also have the Farfinder. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll figure it out. Let's go. Oh man, I have 86 responses on my commander survey so far. I'm very excited. That's so awesome. It's a lot of freaking data that I need to put together. So, yeah. Okay. Let's go. So this deck is like pretty classic draft deck where it's just removal, bombs, efficient creatures, whatever A is, draft chaff. Okay, yeah, this is a keep. We got our little Essence Symbiote. And our opponent has a tap land on turn 1. And we have a Kolga that we're going to eventually draw enough mana to play. I'm very excited. What is our... I'm going to put them on red-white. Let's see. Are they on the cycling deck? Play a Dranistinger. Ooh, red-white. Called it! Called it! I'm so good at this. Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh, okay. We have the 3rd green for Kolga now. Now we need to do is draw some sort of mutate creature. Let's go. Prickly Marmoset. Rude. I think we just Blood Curdle it and keep attacking. Because Prickly Marmoset could deal us a heck of a lot of damage, and I don't appreciate that. Like, the cycling deck only has so many threats, which is why I'm pretty free with using my, like, my removal spells. So, like, here, do I ram through this Dranistinger? I don't think I do, mostly because I just want to cast this Bushmeat Poacher. And I'm gonna attack because the Essence Symbiote has Menace. But, like, ram throughing the Dranistinger isn't awful. Alright. So, I'm going to mutate this onto here. Over. So gain a bunch of life. We'll see if my opponent double blocks. Okay, it did not. So I think I just ram through the Hemophage and the Dranistinger. No! No! Boo. Okay, I'm gonna charge the Forever Beast this, revealing Kolga. Because there's a chance that we just cast Kolga next turn, so... Honestly. I'd just like to keep... Yep, there's a land. My only regret is that we don't have enough mana to sacrifice Kolga to Bushmeat Poacher if necessary. But, like, our opponent is forced to tap out every turn to prevent us from just having a free board to attack into, so why not? Good deal. That probably played out as well as that deck could hope to play out, which is excellent. Let's play! Alright, against another platinum player. I like that Gemma just hangs out in the background. It's so cute. Ooh, okay. Yep, I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna play an Ivy Elemental on turn 2. So that I can, like, Insatiable Hemophage onto it and attack with my 4/4 on turn 3. Not gonna play an Ivy Elemental for X is 0. Thanks, Moto. Okay, our opponent is playing Gigantha the Wellspring. Ooh, and we drew Kolga. Okay, this Farfinder is gonna be very handy. X is 1. Auto pay. Actually, I probably put Migratory Greathorn on it first. Blue-red. Okay. Yeah, I think I put Migratory Greathorn on it first because we want this Kolga. Over. Search for a land. I also think that there's a chance that I just want to play Farfinder and Insatiable Hemophage onto that eventually. Crystalline Giant. Well, that's not good. Trample. Okay, so we're gonna play Farfinder because we're gonna play Kolga next turn. Take action. It also gets mana out of our deck, or gets cards out of our deck, which I'm a huge fan of. Yeah, I think we race that giant. Ooh. So that gives flying. Alright. So this Crystalline Giant is the scariest. So we're gonna get rid of it. Our opponent said good game. I don't know if that's real or not. And it looks like they might have missed their 5th land drop for Gigantha. Okay. So they're... Alright. So opponent just scooped. Great. Turns out, removal spell and deficient creatures. That's how you get there, folks. I want to change this art. Let's back for more. We're winning. Alrighty. Let's see. Twitch Studio. Keep. Opponent goes first, Steven. So we've got a turn 3 Migratory Greathorn, should we want it. Alright. Ooh, and a Blood Curdle. And we have a bunch of our instants and sorceries in our hand, so that we don't hit them with Lead the Stampede. Okay, opponent just missed their second land drop, so I'm a little concerned for them. And I feel like we're just running over most of our opponents. Okay, so they're cycling their 2 drops and just not doing anything. Excellent. Okay, Charge of the Forever Beast means that this Stampede needs to hit, but that's okay. Over. And get Great Source. How many things do you think we hit with this Lead the Stampede? Also, Migratory Greathorn is currently out of kill range. Alright. Let's Lead the Stampede first. I'll take it. And I'm happy with those lands going on the bottom of my deck. Do they go on the bottom of my deck? Yes, they do. Here, I think I just ram through to kill the Savai Thundermane and just keep attacking. Because that's what we do here, is just attack. So here, I'm going to play a Farfinder. Get another Forest. Hey, Mr. Ducky, welcome! Thank you for joining me. And then I think we just Insatiable Hemophage onto the Farfinder, honestly, so that we have more diverse threats. This Deadweight is good in a deck that might have more like Drannith Stingers or Drannith Healers, or against a deck that has those things. Wow, this deck is curving out like a dream. So opponent cycled another card. Like, we'd be a little sad if they started killing our creatures, but Zenith Flares. All right, you gotta love when the cycling deck uses their Zenith Flare on one of your creatures, and we do get the Coilbug back eventually. So, and by eventually I mean this turn, because what else are we gonna do? Probably not blood curdling anything. Fire Prophecy, rude. You know what I would like? Bushmeat Poacher. So opponent is getting out of their mana issues. But like... Ooh, okay, let's see. What do we got? Migratory Greathorn? Okay, that's... Back for more can wait. I think I just Blood Curdle the Snare Tactician. Put a menace counter on my Coilbug. And attack. Devouring Greed? I can see that. Okay, so they can attack me if they want. We might want to wait on the back for more to kill their reptilian reflection, actually. Ooh, okay, well, what are the odds that they have another one? Is a great question. Another cycler. I think I'm just going to play Ivy Elemental for X is 6. It's like a pretty big boy. All right. You got it. That's unfortunate, but okay. Opponent has 2 Zenith Flares, though. That's so many. Resolves. So I'm gonna get back my insatiable hemophage. And it's gonna fight that guy and kill it. Alright, we drew a Migratory Greathorn. It's a sorcery. I wonder if we start leaving our Humble Naturalist back. To block the Reptilian Reflection? I think not this turn. I think that we might be playing a little too cautiously. I got stomped by someone who had 3 flares, a lion, and attacked. Oh my goodness. That's absurd. So opponent could have is playing just another one. That's bad for me. Okay, well, what do we have that can win here? Like a sandworm? Okay, that can do a good job. And then we'll just pass. Honey Mammoth to the rescue. Frostfield Ambush resolves. Easily blocking. They might have a Raking Claws, but I would like to try and kill these guys. So, Honey Mammoth blocking 1. Okay. Oh, okay. They just didn't have anything. Great. Alright, and they hopefully don't have another Zenith Flare, because that would be real bad for me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of interested as to why they did that. Like, alright, well, at least they didn't have a 3rd Zenith Flare. Rank up! Let's go. Claim prize. Let's go. How many times do you think I've drafted Ikoria already? I've drafted it twice a day, every 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think this is my 15th one. I've drafted this format like a lot, but I don't draft it when I'm not streaming. Just because it's not really worth it. Hey, this hand is sweet. Play a tap land. No. Alright. The almighty brushwag. You look so cute. You got the ram through creature with trample combo, which is nice. Ooh. I think we hold on to the Ivy Elemental because we already have something that we can put our Migratory Greathorn on. So I think I'm going to pass the turn. Next turn, put a Migratory Greathorn on the Almighty Brushwag, get a land. And then we can play a Farfinder, get another land, and on turn 5, and just have it all, really. Get Hey Z-Flag, yeah, I stopped streaming because of school, or like because of stuff, life stuff. But now I'm back because I'm unemployed. Let's go. All right, what do you got? It might have also been worth considering dead weighting the Fertilid, because we don't want to give them opportunities to put like a non-human onto it. Yeah, it is kind of a it is kind of a sad reason to be back. You're right. All right, so here I'm gonna get I'm gonna Farfind, get another forest, take action for Kolga, and then I'm just gonna deadweight the Fertilid so that they can't mutate onto it, because we have Kolga next turn anyway. Like, at least I'm unemployed now versus literally any other time where like people being unemployed are being well taken care of by the government, or like it's more of a thing. Okay, I bet they're gonna put a shark on it. Did not draw the land. Boom. We'll attack. Okay, deal. I'll play my friend the Bushmeat Poacher. This Bushmeat Poacher, if we don't draw a land next turn, is probably eating the Farfinder. So we have a handful of removal and big creatures, and sometimes both. Archipelagor, you got it. So that's dying this turn. And I think we just chump, actually. Okay, well, I'm gonna blood curdle this. That one. Nope, can't. Z. Next. Attack all. I knew they were gonna do something stupid, like put a big thing on a smaller thing. Dislike. Ooh, Honey Mammoth. That's also a card. Here I'm going to play attack with his Migratory Greathorn. Oop. Okay, that's bad. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice it to this. Alright, that was a good draw. I'm glad we chumped now. Okay, so I'm gonna play this Ivy Elemental. Because next turn we can like put Migratory Greathorn on it and then eat their Archipelagore with a Ram through, which is pretty dope. So that we don't have to like worry about Kolga. I'll take 7. Our opponent still has 4 cards in hand. Like, what kind of shenanigans? Also, we gained a bunch of life off of the Bushmeat Poacher sacrificing our creature, so like, is fine, really. Ooh, and we have the combo now. All right, well, Migratory Greathorn. What great horns! And like, honestly, if they counter this, I'm super fine with it. Because we can just play the Durable Coil Bug. Let's get another green source. And like, block, etc. I don't know what our opponent's doing, and I don't like it. Sudden Spinnerets. No, not allowed. So if our opponent has a second removal spell, we'll sacrifice this to the Bushmeat Poacher. That is fine. Unfortunately, Bushmeat Poacher is gonna leave this earth, but our opponent's at 3, so and we have a bunch of guys. Yeah, I mean, they were nice enough to let us keep it for then. Alright, well, slam this Kolga. Play land first. Kolga, the Titan Ape. We did it! We're winning! So happy. Yeah, thank you, Mumbo Jumbo. Alright. We won. We figured it out. And we're nearly at break even gems again. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're gonna crush some gold dreams. Cute. Turn 5, Honey Mammoth. On the play. Let's go. I mean, obviously I want earlier plays than that, but if we don't have them, we don't have them. That's fine. Fine with me. We might play Insatiable Hemophage. Yes. As a 4/4. Because we have this ram through. So Death Touch plus ram through means that the creature dies regardless. Please kill my humble naturalist. I would really appreciate it. Glowstone Recluse. Okay. Yeah, I think we definitely just, especially since we drew another piece of removal, we just kill the glowstone recluse. Keep them from having like good mutate triggers and pass. Okay, so they destroyed my creature. Good job. I'm a little sad that we keep missing our 6th land drop, but this is fine. Almighty Brushflag. Are they going to mutate onto it? Yep, they are. Okay. Land drop, 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 land drop. Please? Pretty please? Land drop, please? Hey, and it's our good land. Alright, well, Golga. It's your time, baby. This deck, though. Yeah, and we have this Bonder's Enclave, so we can just start drawing cards, which I'm a fan of. Sorry, Scorpion, you got it. And they're probably gonna mutate onto it again. Cavern Whisperer. Fine. I'm gonna discard this dead weight because it's clearly not getting there. Honey Mammoth, don't care. I'm gonna hold on to this land because our opponent has a card that makes you discard. So if I draw something that I want to hold on to, like a removal spell, I'll just... I guess playing the land might have been better so that we can Bonder's Enclave and cast spells. But, you know, they're just dead, so it's fine. This deck is so good! Yeah, I don't know why we're still at Platinum. Clearly they should just put us at Mythic already. Alright, break even gems. I'm a fan. I'm so glad this deck is showing off my favorite combo of Poacher and creatures. I hope that it at least helps you in that you prioritize removal, 2-drops, and bombs. That's all you need. It's really fine. Why don't we have any opponents? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Playing against 1-3-4. Keep. These double ram through is a little awkward when we don't have any 2-drops in hand, or big creatures until Kolga. But Farfinder is wonderful. Okay, Charge of the Forever Beast might actually be our turn 3 play here, because this could be bad. Ooh, Zerda the Dawnwaker. Interesting. Drannith Healer. Alright. Okay, because I drew another like large cost card, I'm just going to take action, get a forest, and I'm not going to block their Flourishing Fox when they attack because they just obviously have a cycler. But this Charge of the Forever Beast is definitely going to kill probably Zerda. Yeah. Ooh, and we drew the one creature in our deck that we can also cast. Zerda. We go Kolga. Smooth one. Play this Almighty Brushwag. We will attack. Just having this card in your hand, ugh, dislike it. Because we have the Brushwag, now I'm gonna make them cycle they don't get to just keep doing this. Yeah. Okay. They had cyclers. We need to draw more lands. Kind of goes without saying. Or like blockers. I wouldn't mind a blocker. They're probably killing this brushwag. Yep. Good night. Good night, sweet prince. Okay. Now for sure I want a blocker or a land. Okay, land. That works. Now we just need to... And the nice thing about Kolga is, if it dies, we don't care because we have another back for more. Okay, we'll take it. What do you got? Don't... So we do also have to worry about the Zenith whatchamacallit. Zenith Flare. Which is mildly terrifying. I'm sure they have it. So trying the honey mammoth would be the dopest. They know that we have the Kolga as well, so they might be trying to make the flourishing fox as big as possible. Okay. Now there's... So they're just trying to kill us because they have a Zenith Flare. Got it. So we're probably dead here. Yeah, they have no blocks. Maybe they don't have it. Okay, they had it. Okay. Been playing a lot against a couple of cycling decks. No, we lost rank. Not having early plays, I think, was super rough there. But we'll try it again. Let's give it another shot. Okay. If you all haven't checked out my commander survey, you can find the link to it using !survey in the chat. And if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, it's !YouTube, where I put up draft videos every time, like twice a day, basically, because I do drafts twice a day. So I'll keep this. Offspring's Revenge. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to play that yet. I think I've seen it in 1 or 2 drafts, but I haven't ever had it in a deck of mine. Deadweight, easy. I'm so glad that we have early removal, because we kind of need it. Okay, we're killing this Drana Stinger. Ooh, no Drana Stinger. Alright. Ooh, and the Honey Mammoth is for our Charge of the Forever Beast now. I think there's a world in which we could have beaten that red deck, that cycling deck, but it was definitely a world in which we had like Bushmeat Poacher early and like maybe a bug. Okay, they have another one. That's fine. Okay, we have plenty of lands now. Here's my poacher. We're gonna gain a lot of life, so good luck. Weird reanimate deck? That would be cool. How important is this Bushmeat Poacher, do we think? I just think we don't block. because we have the dead weight and stuff, we have a lot of other things that we can be doing with our lives. Okay, so they killed my guy. Bummeroni. Let's leave the stampede. Okay. I'll take it. And that put 3 non... Was it just lands? No, my Bonder's Enclave! So sad. Savai Thundermane. That's getting dead weighted. And my Essence Symbiote is dying. Okay, well, that's too bad. Okay, we drew another removal spell. I'm always happy about removal. Get a Black Source. Shuffle our Bonder's Enclave back into our library, damn it. Dead weight, this is my Thundermane. And pass the turn. Yeah, I think getting rid of the Thundermane was definitely like worth skipping the Honey Mammoth. No! My Honey Mammoth! Or my Blood Curdle. Like, maybe we draw Kolga though. Like, they probably just take the Blood Curdle, honestly, if they have enough cyclers. It's kind of interesting that they cast this card. I mean, they knew about the Honey Mammoth. We drew Kolga. Alright, buddy. And if our opponent kills this with anything other than Blade Banish, we have back for more, so that's fine. And we'll get rid of their Snare Tactician. That's a-okay. Oh no! We might end up, if we do draw back for more, we might end up blood curling our own Kolga. We'll see. I mean, we have them on a 20 turn clock. We might deck them before then. So this is fine. And OP only has us at 14 and has 1, 2, 3, 3 cards in their graveyard recycling. Unfortunately, Kolga can't attack to get rid of its own pacifism. Alright, Migratory Greathorn, dope. Put it on my Farfinder. Let's get some more lands out of this deck. Over. Swamp. So we currently have 10 lands out of 17. Alright, deal. Our clock's gotten faster, which is what we want. 7 turns. Like, if we draw a Greater Sandworm at this point, we're definitely casting it. Okay, they cycled the Rooting Moloch, which is interesting. I mean, they know about the Blood Curdle, so I guess casting it isn't super effective. Divine Arrow resolves. This is fine. Just keep playing this game, I guess. So now 13 of these are alive. Ooh, one of them is a Bonder's Enclave, though. I hope we draw the Bonders Enclave, personally. Oh, it's like a Bonders Enclave. Definitely just casting this as a creature so it can attack and stuff. So we're kind of flooding, and our opponent's kind of flooding, but all of our chaff is out of our deck, so this is fine. Okay, Ram Through isn't bad either. It's just another removal spell. Pretty happy. Bonder's Enclave. That's like a Bonder's Enclave. So we're gonna hold on to the back for more. We might, like I said, blood curdle our own Kolga. I think we just pass for now, though. Okay, here's our Greater Sandworm. Do we get Gradient Cycle? I don't think we do. I think we just cast it. Because I want to be able to back for more when, like, if they have another Barrage or something. Or Rumbling Rockslide, rather. I was gonna say Barrage of Boulders. That's a completely different card. Another Pacifism. Rude. Okay, this turn I think is the turn where I blood curdle my own Kolga and then attack, bring it back for more. Yes. Everyone's like, what the hell? I'm just BMing. So they might have. Ooh, we drew the Bonders Enclave. Excellent. I'm gonna play the Humble Naturalist because I want to be able to save the Kolga if they destroy it. Fine. Rude. Rude. But we're gonna draw 2 cards a turn from now on, so I think we actually just activate this. Oh, Durable Coil Bug, eh? I'll take it. I'll attack. I draft cycling decks. I don't. Okay. We just have a handful of removal. Our opponent hasn't played a creature in like 5 turns. All right, well, we're getting close to having all of the lands in our deck in play, which is just fine, especially when we draw the Almighty Brushwag. That's fine too. All right, here you go, buddy. We might be able to kill them by pumping up Almighty Brushwag enough and then just ram through. Yeah. Let's see. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boo. This is. Oh, they gained some more life off the friggin'. Yeah, you got it. Alright. Good thing we have 2 of these. Let's draw some more cards. Okay, well, I'm not going to play the Migratory Greathorn now. Ooh, Ivy Elemental. Yes, please. We have 13, 14 mana? Alright. Ivy Elemental. Okay, what does it have? Gets a +1/+1 counter. That was so satisfying. Oh my goodness. That was wonderful. Claim prize. Alright, final boss. Ooh, I get to have barbecue chicken mac and cheese for lunch today, I think. We'll see. Oh, that sounds so good though. We'll keep this. It's got a bunch of cycling in it. We're gonna draw Farfinder, almost assuredly. And it's got something we can reveal with Charge of the Forever Beast, so it's automatically good. Alright, let's go. Do you have a particular color combination that I like? I like Is It quite a lot. Not necessarily, definitely not in Ikoria as much, but land Farfinder. Hey, there's our land. It's like a Farfinder. I think we actually cycle this now because we might draw a Brushwag. Ugh! I'm so good at this game. Wow, what a heads up play from our hero, our champion. Alright, well, I would like some more lands, please. Over. Get another forest. I like Simic in Draft quite a lot. Oh, that's gonna get eaten. Okay, so here I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play the Insatiable Hemophage just to get more lands. Swamp. Okay, we're doing this while our opponent's tapped out. Now we have Kolga mana next turn, if we want it. This is fine. Ooh, we have the Bushmeat Poacher Durable Coil Bug combo now. Please Essence Scatter this. No. Please don't Essence Scatter this one. Voracious Great Shark! Boo. Okay, well. At least the Durable Coil Bug can block the Farfinder. And if they, like, play something... Alright, this is fine. And by that I mean I hope to God they don't have Essence Scatter. They don't have Essence Scatter! Slamming this Kolga. Get this BS out of here. Not in my town. I should have played the swamp, probably. Because that's the mana I need to get Durable Coil Bug back. And, play it at the same turn. Whatever they're doing, I'm okay with it. Gust of Wind. Yes, thank you, please. I'm not casting this Kolga ever again. I might like Charge of the Forever Beast, something. But like, sure as heck ain't casting it. Okay, so they're drawing 2 cards. What? They just gave it back to me. This is fine. Our charge works again. It's true. But I'm just gonna cast this while their shield's down. And attack with my Durable Coil Bug. I'm a good boy. Reconnaissance mission. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Frost Lynx. Boo. Triceratops. Double boo. Okay, Honey Mammoth. Honey Mammoth. Oh, it's like a Honey Mammoth. Cute little Pokemon boy. Okay. More cycling. Like, this Durable Coil Bug is sure as heck going in front of this Frost Lynx. Forbidden Friendship. Okay. Okie dokie. Phase Dolphin. You got it. Now we're double blocking the Pyroceratops. Okay, well, deadweight this. Attack with Kolga. If they block, they lose all of their creatures. Pass the turn. Ugh! That's no bueno. This Phase Dolphin can give it unblockable? Ooh. Guess we double block the friggin' Archipelagore. Or the friggin' Phase Dolphin. Yeah, we gotta kill the dolphin so we don't take nearly as much damage as we would otherwise. So this is bad, huh? No! Okay. Durable Coil Bug goes here. Symbiote goes here. We take 3. Down to 1. Kolga untaps though. For once. We have to. No, we don't have to attack that. Just block with the Archipelagore. I don't think we can win. This is looking very bad. Okay. Let's see. This Charge of the Forever Beast kills this dinosaur? Yeah, we're dead. Oh, Honey Mammoth would have been so good there. Alright, well. We have one more final boss to go. This is the final boss. I go. Keep. Are we on the play too? That'd be great. Turn 2 Ivy Elemental, turn 3 Migratory Greathorn. Yeah, we are. Sounds awesome. And we have the Sandworm for the back for more. Like, they can kill his Ivy Elemental, but that's fine. Okay, this is another cycling deck. Alright, well, over. Attack you for 4. I'll get a green source. You got it. Insatiable Hemophage, you say? I think we cycle this Greater Sandworm first. Any tricks to beating the cycling deck? Don't be slow. That's all I got. I think we just mutate onto here. Oh, hi, little Gemma! Because we do get another land, and we want that for back for more, and Kolga. And if this Kolga sticks around long enough to attack, then we get to destroy this pacifism anyway. Fine. Hi, BB. Playing around the Manatide. Fight that. And now we can back for more Kolga. This guy's pretty good. Gemma, come here. Yeah, so like the cycling deck, okay. Yeah, be faster than them. The way that they win is they like you just dirtle too hard and they build up a Zenith that kills you. We did it! We did it! Okay. If you are watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more draft content. And if you're on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I just have to take my dog out and take myself out for a second. Thank you for watching.